Join us every Sunday for an episode of the Digital Business Forum
at 2 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. MST, 5 p.m. EST, and 10 p.m. GMT.
This forum will feature successful, experienced digital business owners with inspiring information to help you make that informed decision about starting your own digital business. By starting your own online business, you will have more free time to take control of your life, create generational wealth, retire early, and make money from anywhere in the world with just your laptop, phone, and internet. If this resonates with you, don't miss this Sunday. Digital Business Forum. Be informed, be inspired.
You're muted, Juliet.
Yeah, sorry about that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. Yes, we have another live today. This Sunday, same people, same platform, always having wonderful guests every week. And today is not going to be exceptional. We're going to introduce ourselves, and then later we have a very nice host that's coming us today. And we are going to start immediately. For those who are seeing me the first time, my name is Juliet. Of course, originally I'm from Uganda. Many know me as KK Mama, right? I'm a proud mom of two beautiful princes, and of course, a woman driven by purpose here, growth, and the desire to live a life of true freedom. By professional, I'm a professional accountant, and that's the journey that has given me strong foundation in discipline. Not only that, structure and understanding how money truly works, but beyond that, I've stepped into the digital space as an entrepreneur with a bigger mission. Yes, I have other panelists with me here, and I would like them also to introduce themselves before we call our guest to introduce ourselves, and we dive into the business today as usual. Over to you, either David or Coach Dorothy.
All right.
Well, you called the shots. So anyway, thank you so much, Julie. My name is David. I'm an advisor on cybersecurity here in the US and a digital business entrepreneur. We come here every Sunday around this time, 2 o'clock, 5 p.m. Eastern time, and around 10 o'clock GMT. Digital Business Forum, where we inspire you and share some information and stories on how you can benefit and take advantage of this digital space. Tonight, we're delighted to be hosting Reem. Hi, Reem.
Hi, David. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so we're going to have Reem introduce herself at some point, and then we'll share a few things with you. So stay put. Until then, thank you so much, Juliet. Back to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. David. Let's have Dorothy, also Coach Dorothy, to introduce herself.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. If it's your first time to see me, my name is Dorothy. I'm from Uganda originally, currently in the United States, a proud digital business coach globally, a mother and an entrepreneur. Back to you, Dave. Back to you, Juliet. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Today, like we said, we have a wonderful guest all the way from the United States. Of course, we are going to allow her to introduce herself, and we go. Oh, guys, David said we're just here to help everyday people, especially parents, immigrants, and busy professionals, of course, discover how to build income online in a way that doesn't, take them away from the people they love the most. Because we believe success should never cost your family time. So if you've been watching us or searching for a different path, a smarter way, a more fulfilling way, you are in the right place. Just get some water, cup of cappuccino, tea, and tell us where you're also watching us from. We would love to hear from you, where you are, which country, which continent, and then we share, some nuggets and information here. So at this time, I would like to introduce a very lady, Reem. I hope I've pronounced you well. Could I be right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to introduce to you our guest today. Of course, she's a proud lady living in North Carolina, a devoted wife, Huh? A loving mom or 3 energetic boys,
Yes.
By profession, I know she's a teacher, but her passion for creating freedom and flexibility for her family has led her to become a successful business owner. What started as a side hustle to spend more time with her children has now put her into an inspiring journey of entrepreneurship. Allow me right now and call on Rain to introduce herself to our audience. Over to you, lady.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for having me tonight. I am so happy to be with you guys. I am Reem. I am originally from Lebanon, living in the US, North Carolina. I am a mom, of course, a wife. I have 3 boys, like you said, Juliet. I'm very busy mom. I am a teacher by profession. But we all have faced this issue, and especially here in as an immigrant, our job is nothing, never enough. So that's why I, as a person, like to think outside the box, and uh, I started my journey as an online business owner with this beautiful community 3 years ago, and it's been a very beautiful journey. I started this business as a side hustle, as a plan B for me and for my kids, like you said, Juliet. But honestly, and because I'm in love with this community and this business, it's gonna be soon my plan A, and I'm almost to quitting my job. I was full-time teacher. Now I am just part-time teacher because of this business. And soon I'm gonna be a full-time business owner, just rely on this business.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Rim. The accent and the name is, I love it. So many guests are coming in. I'm sure everyone that is, those who want to ask questions, you can put them in the comment section. If we have time, of course, we'll go through them, and our guests or any on the panelists will be able to go through them. And of course, that's why we're here every Sunday, to see that we inspire people not only, but even to give more detailed information on whether this is what exactly people are looking for. Rem, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Today we have the privilege of hearing from someone who is seated just in front of you and whose journey is not just about business. I think the way Rem is introducing herself is about courage, about growth, and of course, stepping into new opportunities. Like she said, she's now a part-time teacher. And in a world where many are searching for flexibility, financial freedom, and purpose, our guest has taken that bold step into, of course, the digital online business and created something meaningful. Imagine a mother of 3 energetic boys. I'm sure her story is a reminder that sometimes the biggest breakthrough comes when we decide to try something new, right? Or even to trust the process, or even to move forward with faith. And even the path sometimes is not even clear. So, Rem, since you're our guest and our audience is eagerly waiting to hear from you at this moment, would love to open the floor and hear directly from you. Could you just elaborate on your journey into the digital online business world for our audience, and what really motivated you to enter into this field?
Yeah, of course. Well, like I said, it's been a beautiful journey, honestly. I did not expect it, honestly. I came from a teaching background, so I have zero experience of building online business, of having any, knowledge about online business. And honestly, it's not like about just what motivate me. I had a burning desire to change my situation. So everyone who has this desire to change what we live or how we live, or what we do in a daily basis, um, they're gonna open their eyes. There is no way not to opening, your eyes for a new opportunities, for new things around you. And thank God we are in the country that has a lot of opportunities. So back then in my country, I don't have this opportunity, honestly. So when my long hours, I spend my time, most of my time outside the home. So, and when I start this business, I started because I never worked in my life before I moved to the United States, honestly. My husband had his own business, and I always, I were always with my kids, with the, following them in the school. I never worked. I didn't have to work. But when we moved to the United States, you have to stand up. You have to provide for your kids, and it's completely different living like in our country. So I have to work. I have to help my husband. I have to help my kids. So my long hours, and I really missed this beautiful moment with my kids. So that's why I said I have to look outside this 9 to 5 job. There is no way. This is only the income that we can make. And from there it start my journey with the online business, and it's been a very, very beautiful journey, honestly.
Wow. Wow,
Yep.
amazing. There's something I heard from you saying in your country where you come from originally, you never given the opportunity to work. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I did.
spend more time with your family, with your boys and with your husband. And of
Yep.
course, being a different culture in the United States, where you saw you had to go to 9 to 5, and then moving away from what you had been accustomed to being around your children. So
Yep.
that opened your mind, and like, you know what? It's not all about money. There
Mm-hmm.
must be something that I have to do in order to change this. Oh, I
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Yes, of course, with this business, it has opened doors for thousands of people, just like fellow women like you, not only women, even men that
Mhm.
feel like it's not all about money, it's about family time, freedom, retiring early, and then having a supportive community
Mhm.
and, to take you through what you didn't have experience about, just like
Mhm.
any of us started, right?
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with our audience. And I'm sure everyone who has questions and comments, just put them in the comment section. One of us will be able to help you go through them. Okay. Thank you so much. David, do you have anything you want to add on?
Um, Thank you so much, Juliet, and thank you, Reem, for that background. Stay-at-home mom, such a transformation. When you came up here, stepping up to contribute towards the family income. Of course, that's that comes with the territory. When you're here, it's a different ball game.
Mhm.
Everybody's expected to kind of chip in, to be able to provide, because
Mhm.
it's not as easy. I know it was such a challenge, but given your background that you were a teacher, an educationist, and of course that was regular job.
Mhm.
Here you are, a digital business entrepreneur. So how were you able to identify this kind of opportunity? What was that
Yeah,
journey for
David.
you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. You know what? We are living now in a world that everything, all the information is under your fingerprint, like we said. So it's not like before. If you want to do something, there is no information out there. You don't know if you do the right thing or not. there is a lot of information on YouTube, on Google, on everywhere, on Facebook. Like before, if somebody gonna scam you on Facebook or provide for you something scammer, you don't know. But now there is a lot of information. You can Google it, you can do a lot of things, so you can know which opportunity is good and which is not. Plus, our business modality, it's very, very unique business model. Why? Because we have a 30 days trial. This 30 days trial, it gives you the opportunity to study the business deeply and to know if this opportunity is for you or not. And that's what, let me step in and see, okay, the 149 that I pay for my 30 days trial, it is nothing. I can go to the grocery and get some snack for my kids and it will be gone. So 149 for me, it was a door open for me. It was something I can see if this opportunity for me or not. And that's where when I step into the community, when I see people just like me, they have a teacher background, they're nurses, they're from all walks of life, they do this business, that's where I know this is the best opportunity for me. And plus, of course, the support, the mentorship and everything. So it was for me a win-win situation. So that's how I, know this opportunity was the best opportunity I can start.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much for that contribution. So wherever you're watching us, there you are. Here's your answer. There are a couple of opportunities out there. There's so many, but like any good opportunity, it should be able to give you a chance to do a due diligence. So she spoke of $149 that you spent to kind of get your hands onto a blueprint to kind of understand what it is that you are going to do. I think that's a very key element for anybody that's trying to do a business, to do some due diligence, to access resources, and then be able to make that decision, an informed decision. See whether this is something you're cut out to do. And if it's not, then move on to something else. But just starting things blindly and expecting magic to happen, it's what has led so many people to be scammed. And from what I hear from you, Reem, is that you had an opportunity to do some due diligence through accessing information and community. Thank you so much. I'll back to you, Juliet. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's well said. Let's hear what Coach Dorothy has to, have to add on.
All right, thank you so much, and for this opportunity to honoring our invite, and we love that you're here. I'm not going to dilute anything. Whatever you submitted, if you've missed it, please just go watch the replay. And when you spoke about the 149, it's 30 days refundable. So a lot of people, they hear this business from friends and family. Maybe they knew a colleague. Maybe this is my OB, this is my OG. Maybe we are from the same country. But your case is kind of different. You had to dive in because you are looking for something different. And you're like, okay, if this is refundable, I'm in for it. But here is the disclaimer. 149 is refundable if you're not to proceed with the business. This means no booking a call with one-on-one with a coach, because you're not gonna proceed. If you proceed to book a call, that 149, it's not refundable, and everything is clear once you are, proceeding with your payment, even of booking a call. Okay, so now you had a background. Your background as an educator. Where away from your home country, this is where you own the business as a family. Your husband was owning a business, so that means the employee came when you're in the United States. So from the educator, now you try to look for something you can do online, which is the business you're doing currently. Were there any moments you felt like giving up, and if so, what motivated you to keep going?
Yeah, of course, Dorothy. Let's be honest. Everything in life has its, its up and down moment. Like even with your kids, sometimes you feel like I'm giving up with my kids. Even with your job, even with your husband. In our business, let's be honest, everything in life has its ups and downs. So whenever we are in and I felt that, of course, definitely I felt that. But what I love about our business modality is the community that we are part of. Wherever I feel down, I have my coach, my mentor, the group that I am in, everybody asking about me, like, we're not seeing you, where are you, do you need help here, do you need help there? So it is very, very, very important to build a business within a community. Building a business by yourself, honestly, it's not easy, and it's almost impossible, because you gotta do everything from scratch. And this is if you don't have time, if you don't have the knowledge about it, if you don't have anything, to build up. There is impossible for you to build a business by yourself from scratch. But when you are within a community, this community will lift you up every time you feel down. And this moment, honestly, we all have this moment. It's not like something, we're not, doing something different. This moment, it happens to me, to you, to everybody here. But the beautiful things is our community that always support us, our meetings that we do every week, all this, our mastermind, the knowledge that we get, it everything push you to continue to put your goal in front of you, and just keep going.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. So, our viewers, followers out there, I believe you saw the power of the community. I love the that you mentioned that in life, everybody you've ever reached on that extent, no matter even if it's not a business, even if it's something else, that point is once there. But most especially, I should say, is people around you and your faith and what you believe in. It's that's
Exactly.
what it's gonna, hold you and stand on your feet again. Thank you so much for sharing. And
Yeah,
back
of
to
course.
you, Juliet.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Dorothy, for that. And also, Ren, for sharing those wonderful details to us. One thing people often see on the online space also is the unfinished, service or maybe products. We have the website, just like you say, the platforms, the global community. We have the strong system, almost the best in the whole world, and the results, of course, that come with it, right?
Yeah.
But we also have to understand that like you say, every successful online platform, there's usually a lot of learning, problem solving, and moments where things don't, as we also technology, meaning can be powerful, but it can also come with challenges. Now that goes into our head. Have you encountered any technical challenge or obstacle in the development or maintenance of this online platform, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, Juliet, my background is teaching. So I have no experience about online business, how to build online business, how to work on a computer. I barely work on a computer. But when I step into this journey, and also this is very important point for everybody, not just a business or owner, being a business owner here, you have to be coachable. So in any aspect in your life, you have to be coachable to go and find a solution. You cannot build a business and just wait for somebody else to give you everything you need. You have to be coachable, you have to look for the solution. And thank god that our community have a tech team. So whenever we have any issue, they will solve it for us. But in the same time, we as a business owner need to be coachable, so we can find the solution, go for a solution, ask somebody else. And this is the beauty of our community. Like, you can reach anybody. We have almost 200,000 people in the community. So you can reach anybody, and ask, and you gotta find a solution. We do weekly Zoom meeting, we do daily drop-ins. All these can help you find your problem, solve your problem. And that's why I always say that if you need to be a business owner, if you want to really be a business owner, first thing first, you need to be coachable, so you can look for the solution, and help other people about that too. So this is my main point here.
All right. Okay, good. So that means our audience today, like, it includes people who are either starting their online journey, or even they're thinking into stepping into the digital space. So as long as they are willing to be coachable, to go through the trainings and mentorship, then that's okay. So hearing real experience from people like you, they can understand that challenges are normal and they can always be overcome with the right mindset and, of course, persistence. Thank you so much, Reem, for
Yeah,
sharing.
of course. And one more thing, Juliet, I want to mention one more thing, that any challenge we face, either here or outside the business, or in any aspect in our life, it has to be a stepping stone for us. It's it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm dealing with this, oh, I'm dealing with that. It
Right.
has to be a stepping stone towards our goal. That's
Right.
what business owner mean. So I think people, they need to think that way to be able to to move forward. Yeah.
Great. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. David, do you want to add on something, please?
Thanks, Julie. Again, Reem, you make very good points, and you present issues that a lot of people that would love to start, or people that listen to us all the time, asking questions about doing these kinds of business. The common question is, will I be able to do this business? Because I'm not tech savvy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your questions, if you're out there and you've been on our shows, you're hearing it again and again, and today you're hearing it from Reem. There is a tech team that's behind what we do. So there's a support system. It's not just a business support system where you hear of coaches and mentors, or just about a supportive community that Reem was talking about. But again, there is a supportive tech team, to make sure that all things technology are taken care of in the initial stages. But besides that, there is what I would call video-based training. Okay, very easy. Monkey see, monkey do. Step by step, if I may put it. So besides the tech support, there's also training to guide you through the process and to make sure that you're able to take care of your technology as well. So thank you so much for sharing that, and take it back to you, Julie.
All right. Thank you. Time is always not on our side, but we still have some few minutes with us. Dorothy, do you want to add on something, please, before we wind up with our guest?
All right. So, what I'm going to add on is to ask a simple one. I think it's going to be our last one. Could you elaborate any valuable lessons or insights you've ever gained from your experience as an online digital business owner?
Yeah, that is my beautiful question. Actually, I love this question. Everybody asks me when I have interview and people ask me this question. Let me tell you, Dorothy. When I start this business, I was thinking only about money. You know, I'm here just for side hustle, for, you know, getting more money and more income for my kids. But this journey give me more than that. It gave me who I've become today. Like before this business, I was looking for a life in a different perspective. Now I have very strong mindset. I learned patience, discipline, and how I believe in myself. Before this business, I just was living day to day. But today I have a vision, I have a goal. uh, my eyes is always on the goal that I put it for myself, and for my family. But the most beautiful things that I learn in this business is, when you're investing in yourself, is gonna be the most important decision you can make in your life.
Wow.
Yes. And this
Wow.
is what I learned from this business. Yep.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
They're
of course.
small words, but when it comes to the meaning, it's beyond just
Yes,
the words. You know,
exactly.
investing in yourself, it's just beyond you making money.
Yep.
Investing in yourself, most especially, I always look at it like a person who is, let's say, if you want to break that financial struggle in a family and you're like, I'm going to invest in myself to break this for generations and generations to come. So it is something big beyond just making money. And I love that. Wow, I'm out of words. It's really big. Thank you so much for sharing. And back to you, Juliet.
Oh, I thought she was going to give us a vibe. But anyway, what a powerful insight. Thank you so much, Rim, for sharing that. I hope everyone listening is truly taking this in, because this is the kind of wisdom, we can
Hmm.
shift your entire mindset. You see Rim's success in the online space. It's not about perfection, like she shared. It's about consistency, growth, and having the courage to show up even when things don't look perfect. For those who want to know and plug in the online space, we always have websites on our individual platforms you're watching us from, whether Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, with put in that valid email address and your name. Of course, a pop-up video will come and explain to you in detail, and you can call anybody wherever you're watching us from, WhatsApp them, and then they will take you through the process. So allow me just 1 minute and David to close this up. David, over to you, and then we start. Yeah.
Thank you, Juliet. Reem, we do really appreciate the time you've put in to join us today. You know,
Of course.
when I heard you're coming from, I mean, you're originally from Lebanon. I was like, this should be exciting. We've never interviewed anybody from Lebanon. We've spoken to so many people across the globe. You've been our first one. So thank you for honoring our invite and for sharing your journey, and that very interesting last bit, about investing in yourself, how important that could be, or the one of the best things you would have done for yourself, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming. If you're watching us live, go to the description of where you're watching this video. There's a link, and in that link, click. It will take you to our website. If you want more information, you'll see a detailed way to access a video that will explain. It's a free one. You don't have to worry about paying. A lot of people say, why do I have to pay anything? No, free information. Go watch the video to bring you up to speed of what this business is all about, or what we're talking about is all about. And then from there, we'll be able to get in touch with you and take you through the journey if you're up to it. So thank you so much again for joining us today. We hope we can see you again next Sunday around the same time, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
All right. right. Bye-bye.
Join us every Sunday for an episode of the Digital Business Forum. Join us every Sunday for an episode of the Digital Business Forum
at 2 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. MST, 5 p.m. EST, and 10 p.m. GMT.
This forum will feature successful, experienced digital business owners with inspiring information to help you make that informed decision about starting your own digital business. By starting your own online business, you will have more free time to take control of your life, create generational wealth, retire early, and make money from anywhere in the world with just your laptop, phone, and internet. If this resonates with you, don't miss this Sunday. Digital Business